With multi-million-dollar watches, expensive supercars, and spending millions just to live like his favorite superhero, you can bet that Neymar's lifestyle is definitely not what you think it is. Number 10. Now, first, I need to talk about Neymar's obsession, because there's no way you knew that the Brazilian superstar had an addiction to the Fast and Furious series. I mean, who doesn't?
This is Brazil.
You see, Neymar would end up spending a better part of his time watching the series every single time he got a chance, even going so far as to watch previous episodes.
We just wrapped Fast and Furious 5 here at Ipanema Beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
So, whenever the team came to shoot in Rio and Neymar saw one of these bad boys, he knew for sure what he wanted, and that was nothing less than a supercar. So, when he racked up a couple of sponsorship deals, it was time to take things up a notch. I'm talking Mercedes, Audi, Lamborghini, and even a Ferrari. And he loves to show them off. Back in 2012, he had agreed on a new deal to join Barcelona, and Neymar made a solid impression while he was there. He went out and snagged a Ferrari 458 Italia. Man, those wheels are so super sleek. Within a few days of making the purchase, fans had spotted Neymar in yet another Ferrari. This time, it was a Ferrari GTC4, which cost him well over $260,000. But that is nothing compared to his Audi R8, and it's equipped with a 5.2-liter V10 engine, which can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. Number 9. The crazy part is, this is one of the cheapest cars in his garage, because the next time that he pulled up to his car dealership, he hit another gear and took it up another notch. I'm talking about the rare Maserati MC12, and there's no way you knew there are only 50 of these in the world, with my man actually owning one of those. Big flex, my man, big flex. This whip runs on a V12 engine, has a top speed of 330 kilometers an hour, and can reach 0 to 100 in under 4 seconds. And whenever you combine that with the incredible interior and blue leather dashboard, you realize that the Brazilian goal machine has no worries about spending over. Number 8. But just like Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist, Neymar still wanted some more, because this time he was already in the league of the highest paid athletes in the world, with guys like Steph Curry, LeBron James, Floyd Mayweather, and so many more. Being in the league of such athletes does come with a price, and my boy paid it in full with his chest. Neymar hit up his dealer, swiped his card, and bagged home the Aston Martin deal of the century. This model is the fastest Aston Martin car ever produced, and it ain't cheap either. The Aston Martin Vulcan has a top speed of 328 kilometers and can switch up from 0 to 100 in under 3 seconds. So how much did this bad boy cost him? Just a casual $2.3 million. Yeah, casual, and as insane as that might sound, $2 million is nothing to this guy. Number 7. Now, Aston Martins and Maseratis are cool and all, but they've got nothing on the most expensive car in his garage, and I'm talking about the Lamborghini Veneno. So here's the deal. The guys at Lamborghini were celebrating their 50th anniversary, and to mark the occasion, they decided to release only 9 units of this baby. Very, very exclusive indeed. Neymar pulling up in a $4.5 million Maserati just got me thinking about what in the world I'm even doing with my life. Because while I cannot afford to live the dream life, this guy is literally spending over $8 mil to just fulfill a childhood promise. Crazy, right? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Number 6. But guys, whips are not the only thing that Neymar has been spending his millions on, because after subscribing to our channel, Neymar saw Ronaldo's classy drip game and knew that he had to take things up a notch. And that's why he spent over $3 million to get completely iced out. Neymar's watch collection is on a whole other level. This dude's wrist game will literally cover all my college debts and still get me one of those Fast and Furious kind of whips. He's got Rolexes, APs, Richard Milles, and everything in between. And after he signed a new $200 million deal with PSG, Neymar decided to up his game and cop the most expensive watch in his collection, the Richard Mille 68-01 Cyril Congo. It is so rare that there's only 30 of these timepieces in the world, and they've all been personally hand-painted by renowned graffiti artist Cyril Fan. The watch may have set him back just $1.5 million, but when you've got a mega deal worth $200 million,
Chef Neymar.
It's literally just lunch money. But his go-to watch whenever he's doing press conferences has got to be the Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman. And he got that due to his longtime obsession with the DC Comics hero Batman. Number 5. But back when Neymar was still a kid, things were pretty tough, and his dad struggled to put food on the table. Sorry, on the floor, because they had no tables. But that never stopped his dad from playing football, and Neymar always watched him with admiration. It was until something tragic happened. You see, Neymar's dad suffered from a very terrible hip injury, and this had ended his career early. So, fending for the family became the most difficult, and because they couldn't afford to pay the rent, the family moved out of their house to live with their grandparents. His dad, Neymar Sr., was a mechanic and laborer during the week, and then on the weekends, he took up a salesman position. And this had made young Neymar vow that if he was ever going to have a taste of real money, he was going to get himself a nice house. So, when Neymar got his first big paycheck, it was payback time, baby. Just take a look at the size of this mansion, man. To think that Neymar calls this place even a home, you gotta be out of your mind. Seriously, this place is a palace. It's got 7 bedrooms, a swimming pool for the guys to have a party, squash court, 20-car garage, and even a panoramic lift between floors. And that is just what we can see and know about on the outside of this $3.2 million property. On the inside of the crib, it's got a spa, heated jacuzzi, sauna, and even a massage room. Number 4. But that's nothing compared to his $9 million Rio de Janeiro crib, because on the inside, it's got a gym, tennis court, just in case Neymar decides to go pro, a jacuzzi, spa, and even an underground cellar with space for 3,000 bottles of wine. Trust me, it'll come in handy if he needs to party with the boys. The villa is located in the gated community called Portobello, and my man is shaking elbows and rubbing hands with Brazilian Emmy-nominated actress Adriana Estevez and footballer Emerson Sheik. Number 3. But Neymar got pissed at having a house on land and decided to cop a crib right in the middle of nowhere. The Azimuth 78 is 25 meters long with 3 suites, a living room, kitchen, and even comfy sofas, all being soundproof on top of it. It's literally a moving island. Neymar named his yacht after his mother, Nadine, in honor of everything she'd done for him since he was a kid. Big ups, respect, my man. Number 2. The copping super expensive cribs was not the only thing that he had a crazy addiction with. Because in 2013, Neymar decided to take things up a notch and took a flight in his $15 million customized Batcopter. Yeah, he's got a sleek EC-30 helicopter that can reach up to 650 kilometers an hour. The Airbus H-145 was made in collaboration with Mercedes-Benz, and the color is, of course, midnight black. Couple that with a neat black logo and that interior, dang, somebody hit DC up to give this man a role already. The dude's already Batman-ish. Neymar loves traveling with his family, but sometimes there is traffic on the road and his supercars just ain't got enough gas. And his Batcopter? Nah, it can't take all of them, and that made him even more sad. So he broke a world record just to become closer to his family. Lastly, number 1. You see, the news had broken out back in 2016 that Neymar was going to be captaining his national team at the Olympic Games on home soil. So because he didn't want any of his friends or family to miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime event, he copped a $17.5 million birdie just to fly him down. Look, call him crazy, but this dude is not as crazy as the features of this jet, because it comes with TV, Wi-Fi, bathrooms, double bed, and all the champagne you could drink. This dude's legit got his own house in the sky. The plane is pure class, just like the owner. Oh, and speaking of class, I bet you didn't know that Cristiano Ronaldo lives in a world of his own. Heck, the dude literally lives like a pure king. I bet he is gonna go broke even before retiring. Go ahead and click on this video to see the top 10 things that Ronaldo owns, which cost way more than your own life.